on the next Sonic X. A dangerous rescue mission. Prepare to be blown into space. Ends in disaster for Sonic. Don't miss Sonic X today at 10.
Hey, what's up everybody? Kaijulu here, and welcome to another edition of SGS Collections, where today I'll be showing off to you guys the second expansion set to the Resident Evil deck building game, which is the Outbreak Expansion set. Now once again, another expansion set, meaning, of course, brand new cards, brand new abilities, and brand new features for this game to add on to the fun and the replay value of this deck building game set. And once again, this came out several years back. I gotta say maybe 2011, 2012-ish, probably around 2012-ish and stuff. And so yeah, once again, this features a whole new gameplay setup, along with the 3 original sets from the first box set, which is a story mode, mercenary mode, and a versus mode. And of course, the first expansion pack featured the Alliance partner mode setup, and now this will feature the Outbreak mode setup of the game. And once again, if you guys want to know the basics on how to play the game and the rules and pretty much what I'm talking about in general, because I'm not going to explain the rules again to these videos, so pretty much just look back to the very first video that I did for the original set of the Resident Evil deck building game, where I give pretty much a whole rundown on how to play the game and how to use the cards and characters and whatnot. So yeah. Further ado, let us jump into this box set. Once again, this box is a whole lot smaller than the previous two. That's because this is a pretty much it comes with lesser cards, and this is not a whole set that can be played with by itself. In order to play Outbreak, this expansion set, you need at least one of the first 2 box sets that comes with a whole complete set of cards that you can use to play the first original 3 game modes. And so yeah, and I believe that Mercenaries is the same thing too, which was the most recent expansion pack that came out. But pretty much, yeah, just to let you guys know, you need at least one of the first 2 box sets in order to play Outbreak expansion set here. And let us jump right into the box. Let's take a look at it. Here is the front, featuring Chris Redfield, Ada Wong, and Hunk, along with some zombies. Here are the sides of the box, featuring some new characters like Excella from Resident Evil 5, returning character Excella from Resident Evil 5, returning character Leon from Resident Evil 5. And here are the top and bottoms of the box. We have, once again, Jill Valentine, and this cool biohazard symbol. And on the other side of the box, we actually have David King. From those of you who've played the Resident Evil Outbreak series, you guys would be familiar with these characters. And but yeah, also here is the back of the box, showing you what this expansion set comes with, which is pretty much 1 storage box, 150 cards, 2 counter chip sheets, 27 card dividers, and 1 Excella from Resident Evil 5, 27 card dividers, and 1 rulebook. And let's show you, which I have all taken out here, some of the new stuff that came with it. And here is the new, at the time, updated version of the game manual, which gives you a whole rundown on how to play the new game mode, Outbreak Mode, as well as the previous game modes that were released before. And then the back, of course, per usual, here is the list of cards that this box set comes with. And of course, here are card dividers or counters that you would that comes really helpful. That is really helpful for this game setup, especially when you're playing Outbreak, to keep track and stuff of counters. We got regular numbers and the minuses, so pretty much 2 sets here. As well as inside this actual box, we have a storage box for the first time, which is pretty much the same cover as the actual box itself, but this is this storage box you use to store your cards with. I already have the cards out right here. Pretty much here are the card dividers, different kinds, a whole bunch of them here. They said there should be 27, which help you better organize your cards. When you put it back in this box, you actually have a card for each of the cards featured, each card type featured in this game. And also inside we have these little fluffy things, I guess to keep everything together, squishy, fluffy things. Okay, and let us get into the cards right now. Here are the new character cards that are featured here. Here are the new ones and returning characters. But we have Excella from Resident Evil 5, if you guys remember her. We have Kevin Ryman from Resident Evil Outbreak, the Outbreak series. There was 2 games for that series back in the old PS2 days. And Resident Evil Outbreak was the first ever Resident Evil game that was online, that you get to play online with your friends in, I believe, 4-player.
Wow.
Because there was 8 characters you get to play as in this game. And in this box set, it features several other Outbreak characters, such as, once again, David King from Resident Evil Outbreak. And as well as Mark Wilkins from Outbreak. Then we have returning characters such as fan favorites Jill Valentine, Leon Kennedy, Ada Wong, Chris Redfield, Rebecca, and finally returning once again, Hunk. And of course, cards that have been, characters that have been in almost every single box set so far, like Chris, Leon, and Jill. All of these cards in each set, even though they're the same character, they each come with, each set they have brand new abilities and brand new features as well, so it's not the same thing over and over again, in case you guys are wondering. And also 3 more character cards, well, creature cards, that are playable in Outbreak Mode only. Zombie cards. We have Zombie A, Zombie B, and Zombie C. And I'll explain the zombie cards a little bit to you guys. Next we have brand new cards featured for Outbreak Mode only, a brand new deck of cards called an Infection deck, which features cards that can only be used by the zombie characters. We have, let me show you guys some of them. Claw. These are pretty much damage cards. What is it? Virulent Frenzy. Bile Vomit. Slaw Armor. Drag. Poor Jill. And Devour, a health card for the zombies, funny enough, and just Infection. And here are some of the new weapons featured in this game. We have the some new weapons here, the standard sidearm. with the Samurai Edge Stars handgun, finally making an appearance in this game. We have some stun rods. A Lightning Hawk, which I believe is a Magnum. The hand cannon. And the Night Scope rocket launchers. We actually have a set of rocket launchers this time. And of course, brand new set of blue action cards. We have a Power of the T-Virus. A huge throwback to Resident Evil 1 fans. I have this. Wesker's Secret. Injection. By any means necessary. Higher Priorities. Parting Ways. Returned Favor. And The Gathering Darkness. And of course, last but not least, the new cards featured for the Mansion deck. The new boss card for this set is the Tyrant from Resident Evil 1. Classic. We have some Yawners, or Yawn, pretty much the giant. Excuse me. The giant snake from Resident Evil 1. The Nemesis second form, when you deal damage to him in Resident Evil 3. We got some grave zombies. A set of these. We got a couple of wasps. We got a couple of web spinners. Secret, Sega Sean is afraid of spiders, so keep it on the down low. Ooh, Sega Sean! Some new zombies. We got a reinforced zombie. And of course, the all-terrifying Crimson Head zombies. A set of reinforced liquors. Grave diggers. Zombie cops. The Eliminators. And last but not least, the ever-tragic character, Lisa Trevor. And of course, we also have some new item cards. We have a Kevlar jacket. And the antivirus cards. And as well as a couple of new event cards. Laser Trap. And Rock Trap, which can be only used once in the game. All these get added to the mansion as well. Okay, pretty much how you play Outbreak Mode for this game. Pretty much you play story mode as normal, but with the Outbreak features. You guys pick your characters and stuff, and once again, you guys mix cards and mix and combine the mansion deck with any other set of cards from the first two boxes and stuff like that. You put those together and stuff, except that the boss is apparently the Tyrant this time as well, which is why I said you need one of the two boxes. And pretty much for Outbreak Mode, like I said, there's 5 phases that you can play in any order in this game. You can do 1 buy, 1 explore, use a character effect, play an action, or play an item. And but also the kicker to this is that now while you shuffle the mansion deck, your infection deck, you shuffle as well pretty much, and you put it next to the mansion deck. When you play a turn, if you do not explore or if you, I believe, fail to defeat a monster during your turn, if you do explore, you get one of these cards. You just pull the top card after you shuffle it. If those conditions are not met, if you pull out the top card of the infection deck, and this goes into your character, you pretty much put it next to your character, and you have an infection counter. Infection counters is the rate of your character being infected with the virus. And pretty much if you get 10 of these, if you get 10 infection cards, your character instantly dies. He instantly dies. All items attached to him are immediately removed from the game, and then your turn's gone. Next turn, all your cards, all your infection cards, you take all of them, along with your the deck that you have now. You put it all together, you shuffle it up, and you put it on the side, and you randomly choose one of the 3 zombie character cards, whichever one you want. They're each different. They're unique with their own different abilities. So just go through them, and you play them face up, and you end your turn. And then the next turn, you play as a zombie. And pretty much playing as a zombie, this is this is the fun part. You guys get to attack your friends, and your main goal is to kill all of your friends, your former comrades in battle, and while they are exploring the mansion, and once you kill all of your friends, the game is over. And zombie cards, unlike the 5 phases, the only things that zombie cards can do, they can play regular cards. Zombie cards can only play the infection cards that you have in your deck. So pretty much you draw 5 cards as normal, and any infection cards you have, they're each different, they're each unique, they have their own abilities. Just follow the directions. They do damage different way, and you just play them. And you also, while exploring, the zombies version of exploring, you choose one of your friends and you attack them, and depending on the base damage or the effects, just pretty much just follow the directions and what the card tells you. And end of your turn, the cards in your hand, you put them back to the discard pile, and you draw a new set of 5. Same pretty much standard procedure as playing a normal character in the normal story mode. But the opposite end, the thing that sucks though, is that your friends that are not infected are still their characters. When they explore, they can do 2 things now. Either they do a normal explore, where they look at the top card of the mansion and try to defeat it, or they could attack you instead, but it's going to cost them 1 explore. They can't explore the mansion, but they can attack you. And but there's also conditions to it as well, because in order to attack you, they have to defeat you. They have to defeat you, and if they don't defeat you, or they can do damage to you, but if you're still alive, because zombies have high health, they have 140 health here, which is pretty high, and if they attack you and they don't instantly defeat you that turn, they receive damage on that turn as well. And pretty much that's pretty much the standard on how to play a zombie and stuff. And if you kill your friends, oh, and also if your friends kill you, if your zombie character is dead, you're instantly gone. You're out of the game for good. You don't come back with 20 lesser health as you normally do when you play a standard character. But of course, if you kill your your opponent's characters, if you kill them, they come back with 20 lesser health. But the thing is, as a zombie, you go through their mansion deck and you randomly choose one of their not mansion deck, their all the monsters that they have defeated by far, all their decorations on the bottom, you choose one of their mansion cards and you remove it from the game, and they lose decorations, which lessens their chances to win the game once the tyrant is defeated. But yeah, for more specific details, pretty much just look at the game manual here if you buy this set, and it's literally only like a couple of pages long when they explain the details for Outbreak Mode, but this is pretty much it in the nutshell. And once again, it's really fun. And but to be honest, I've only played Outbreak Mode only a couple of times in my life, because most of the times I've played the Alliance expansion pack, because I love the partner setup. That one is so much more fun. But Yeah, and also too, what's cool now, if you have all 3 of these box sets, what with the Outbreak and followed by these 2 right here, the first one and the second box sets here, you're gonna have a lot of fun. You're gonna go to town. A lot of replay value and a lot of tons of fun, never-ending fun. Pretty much in the back of the box of this manual here, it tells you different game setups that you can do and different possible combinations that you can do to combine cards from this set to this set. And if you guys really want to challenge yourselves, I did this once, and man, oh man, it was crazy. If you really want to challenge yourself, play story mode, where you combine all 3 mansion decks from the original box set and these 2, the first 2 expansion sets, into one big-ass mansion deck. And the key to winning would be you have to defeat all 3 bosses from these 3 sets, which was the Uroboros Ahiri, Albert Wesker, and the Tyrant. And you have to defeat all 3 of them, go through this whole giant mansion deck, and tally up your scores. Whoever has the most direct decorations wins. So, yeah. And once again, thank you guys so much for listening and for watching these Resident Evil deck building game videos. And of course, this week, it's time, my dudes. Resident Evil 7 is out this week and stuff. And at the time of this, I'm probably not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to get it day 1. I'm probably gonna be able to get it the next day. But other than that, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to play it. I cannot wait to try it out. We've waited half a year for this, ever since that cryptic demo came out. But yeah, once again, also another thing too, the other last 2 box sets, expansion sets for this game, the Nightmare expansion set and the Mercenaries expansion set, I'll try to get them as soon as I can in the near future, because I would love to do a video on those as well. So whenever I can get them, please be sure to expect that I'll be doing a video on those as well. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Super Game Strikers here on YouTube. And please be sure to tap that notification bell to get notified for more of our future videos. And please be sure to like and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This is Kaiju Lou. Stay tuned for more of our future content to come here, and take care, everybody.
All I know is right now, and everyone else seems to think that it's just a one and done. But never say never. Yeah!